Yo, what up? It's your favorite Asian, Crispy, aka Con. And I'm gonna talk to you guys about something, a pet peeve of mine. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna make myself some sandwiches because midnight and I'm hungry and I'm grown, so I don't care that I'm eating at midnight. Alright, so I don't know if it's just me, but I think for me, personally, I find that it's hard to hold a conversation with people, and not so much like the small talk. Cause small talk I can do that like any day. You know, the hey, how you doing? How you been? What you been up to? How's school? How's work? Oh, you had a baby. Oh, you paying child support? That sucks. Good for you. You know, stuff like that. Like I can hold a conversation, like do the whole small talk thing, whatnot. The thing that bothers me is it's hard to find people that genuinely can talk about something deep. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like everybody's so caught up with themselves, with what they're doing, and a lot of people I've come across are just they're just not really open to hearing other people. Example. So I was talking to a friend, and it was I was really opening up to them, and and this is through text, by the way. And long story short, I get to a moment where I'm having like a revelation. They're giving me some good advice, and I ask a question, just to kind of confirm it, and it just stops. The conversation just stops. No explanation, no text later saying, hey, my bad, something came up, or whatever. It's just, it stops, and it's just like, for me, that's a very big pet peeve. Not so much in situations like that. I mean, yeah, it's an abrupt end to a conversation that's like really deep, really vulnerable. It sucks. But just in general, another example, riding with a friend or riding with someone that I was romantically involved in, whatever, and if I'm driving, them being on their phone or whatnot, and like no conversations happening, and that irks the hell out of me, because it's just like, man, let's talk. Let's get to know each other a little bit better. Tell me, what's your goals, what's your dreams. What drives you. What kind of music you listen to. Why do you like them. What about them speaks to you. You know what I mean? Like, I love having conversations like that because it allows me to get to know people on such a deeper level. And it's like, it's just rare. I think it might just be me, but stuff like that is rare now. Like, I get it if, like, again, if you're busy, you can't talk, something's coming up, or honestly, if you just like, you don't want to talk because you want to be alone, which I get, because like I want to be alone at times too, where I don't want anybody talking to me. I'm just trying to do my own thing. But like, at the very least, I appreciate, or I would appreciate if someone would be like, hey, I'm just not in the mood, or instead of doing the whole, we've been texting, every 5 minutes or something, all of a sudden it stops, but you don't read your messages, and you do the whole thing where on iPhone where it shows where the other person read the message or not, and then but they don't reply, or they just don't check their messages, but you can still kind of see it, but you don't reply. It's just like, it kind of sucks. If I got text later saying, hey, something came up, I'm sorry, then I'd be like, okay, that's cool, I get it, life happens. But if it's like I see you posting up elsewhere on other social media stuff, it's just like, dang, I guess you really didn't want to talk to me. Just don't, just be straight up. Don't do that. Like, I personally, I appreciate people that genuinely want to have conversations with me, genuinely want to open up, like, not even just in a romantic way, like, but like just as with my friends and whatnot. I love being able to just to get to know them. I love I love talking to people that genuinely want to talk to me. You know, I hate, just, being around a person and then them just being closed off, being on their phones or whatnot, just being distracted. Because it's just like, man, why am I hanging around with you if you're not even like, if there's no interaction? You know what I mean? So that's just me. I mean, I don't know how it is for you guys. All I can say is, if you're ever with someone, you talking with them or just around them, have a conversation. Take a few minutes, get off your phone. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, but it's just like, man, your phone's still gonna be there after the conversation. You know, replying to that comment, whatever, replying to that text message. It's just like, you can do that in a bit. Just, open up, have a deep conversation for once, connect with someone outside of, your fingertips. I don't know. That just might be me. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Let me eat this sandwich. Where's the bun? Okay.